Hello everyone, welcome to EduChants. Welcome to this new channel of education and a very good news for all the aspirants, those who want to become a teacher, that regular teacher recruitment in Odisha under the School and Mass Education Department has been published and around 7,500 posts are created. So why to wait? Let us start preparing. Okay, so let me just brief you about the Staff Selection Commission, that is Odisha Staff Selection Commission has published the notice today itself as per the order number 6785. You can directly check the website www.ossc.gov.in. So the online registration for the post is available from 11th December 2022 to 9th January 2023. So the mode of application is only online mode, right? Okay, so let us brief about the topic, that is your post. So recruitment for 7,540 posts of regular teachers. Regular teacher means no more they will be called as contractual teachers. They are not called as contractual, they will be no more called as like appointees, initial appointees, right? Initial appointees. Now they will be called as regular teachers of government high schools, yani secondary high schools, right? So there will be number of posts divided under TGT Arts, PCM, CBZ, then Hindi teacher, Sanskrit teacher, Telugu teacher, Urdu teacher, and finally PETs or physical education teachers. Now the most important thing is their salary has been regularized under the OSRP rules, and as per the level 9 they will get 35,400, and it is the basic salary only, right? This is the basic salary only. After adding DA, dearness allowances, and HRA, house rate allowances, they will get around 45,000 rupees, and other deductions are there like GIS and NPS, right? Now both the TGT and language teachers will get the same amount of money remuneration, but PET will definitely get level 8, that is 29,200. Now moving on to the advertisement according to which you have to apply. So what you should have, you should have an email ID, then your age should be at least 21 years or maximum 38 years as on 1st of January 2022. Age relaxations are there for SC, ST, SCBC, women, PWD, and ex-serviceman. Some of the rules are here, so you will have to go through it, and many rules have been prescribed. And one more important thing is that earlier the recruitment was conducted by DSE, Directorate of Secondary Education, but now it is handed over to OSSEC, Odisha Staff Selection Commission, and Shri Abhay Rath, who is now the chairman of OSSC, retired IPS officer. We expect transparency in the recruitment process now on. That is why we have to be free from any type of overthinking, like bribing and so on. No malpractices will be done as per our assurance, as per the assurance of OSSC chairman, right? So these are some rules, these are some eligibility criteria which are to be fulfilled. Now the most important thing is the vacancy. Category wise breakup of vacancy position post wise. So TGT Arts in total 1970 posts, out of which female will occupy 650 seats, and total ST seats for boy, you are unreserved 893, female 295, SC 180, female 59. So these are what? These are the categorical seats reserved for women and rest for unreserved, right? Maybe boys, maybe girls will get. Then PCM total 1419 seats, 1449. Then TGT CBZ 1205, Hindi 1352, Sanskrit 723, PET 841, Telgu 6 and Urdu 24 teachers will be recruited. So in grand total it is 7540, right? So moving on to the next slide. Out of above vacancies, reservations are as follows. Like for PWD, in TGT Arts, 79 seats are reserved for PWD, out of which 27 will be women. For ex-servicemen in Arts, 59, sports person 20 for Arts, and women will be occupying 7 seats. For PCM, 57, 43 and 14. For CBZ, it is 48, 36, 12. For Hindi, it is 54, 40 and 14. Then Sanskrit 29, 22 and 7. PET, as there is very less scope for PET because PWD candidates are not eligible to apply for the post of PET. That is why there is no reservation for PET as far as PWDs are concerned. But ex-serviceman can get a job as PET. So 25 seats are reserved for them. Sports person will get 8 seats, out of which 3 seats will be given to women. Telugu teachers 0, 0, 0 because there is only there are only 6 seats in total. Then Urdu only 1 for PWD, only 1 for ex-serviceman. There is no seat for sports person in Urdu. In total, PWD will get 268 seats, out of which 87 will be occupied by women. Ex-serviceman will be occupying 226 seats and sports person will be occupying 75 seats. Now forget about the reservation, forget about the special category. You just have to think about what you want. You want only that one seat and you have to be a rank holder, right? Don't think about anything. Just do your work and focus that you want to be a rank holder. You want to get the desired school you want, right? Eligibility. These are the common eligibility general criteria. Citizen of India must have some good character, sound health. If married, then only one spouse living, right? Must have passed HSC exam by BSc Odisha or Udiya as a language subject if you are from CBSE or ICSE. Then +2 exam conducted by CHSE Odisha and Udiya as a subject. Must have passed Udiya examination 10th standard conducted by BSc Odisha. These are some desirable qualification, and the most important thing is you should be able to read, write Udiya and obviously understand Udiya. Next, there are some minimum educational qualification for arts. Definitely bachelor degree in arts of any subject, or arts or commerce or Shastriya in Sanskrit degree, and you must have scored 50% marks in aggregate and 45% for the reserve categories. Then you must have B.Ed degree, that may be 2 year B.Ed. I mean, at this stage you must have 3-year integrated B.Ed M.Ed from NCT recognized institutions only, or you must have 4-year integrated BA B.Ed from NCT recognized institution and 50% mark in aggregate, 45 for the reserve. Provided that if you are a candidate who is having a bachelor degree with any 2 school subject offered, pass, honors or anything else, because many students are asking question like that, sir, can we apply if you have one optional course only? At graduation they have only one optional subject like political science or economics, like that, right? So yes, they can apply because political science is a school subject and you have Udiya and English as your language subject. So this will make another school subject. So this one is 1 and this one is 2. So there will be 2 subjects of school subject that you have been read. Candidates possessing a pass, honors, elective, optional, compulsory subject in communicative English, business economics are provisionally allowed to participate in the recruitment process. If you have compulsory course of English, Udiya, or you have communicative English at your graduation level, then you are allowed to participate. The next one is TGT PCM. Exactly the same thing here. Bachelor degree in science or BTech or bachelor in engineering, whatever you have done, school subject that you had in your graduation or in BTech, like physics, chemistry, biology, zoology, whatever that you may have. For PCM, physics, chemistry, math are desirable. Again, 50% mark in aggregate, 45% in for reservation, and BEd, 3-year integrated BEd, BEd MEd, or BSc BEd from NCT recognized institutions. Likewise, in CBZ also the same thing is CBZ chemistry, botany and zoology. For those subjects, you must have some honors, elective or optional subject covering these 3 subjects only, right? TGT PCM different and TGT CBZ is different. And then Telugu teacher, bachelor degree in arts, having Telugu as a subject with minimum 50% in aggregate, 45% for candidates belonging to the reservation category, and Telugu BEd from NCT recognized institutions. Likewise, Sanskrit, again Sanskrit as bachelor degree course, elective, optional, honors, that whatever that may be, 50% aggregate mark, 45% for category wise, right? Then Shiksha Shastri, course prescribed by NCT, or Shastri in Sanskrit, minimum 50% mark, or Shiksha Shastri, course prescribed by NCT, right? Next is Hindi. Likewise, Hindi is also same, but they will have BHED, bachelor in Hindi education, right? Or Urdu teacher, Alim Fazil, whatever they have, 50% aggregate, BA in Persian. Then comes PET plus 2 or its equivalent examination, and CPED, certificate course in physical education, diploma in physical education, bachelor in physical education, masters in physical education, right? Okay, coming to the next. Okay, you must have requisite qualification for the post on the last date of submission of online application form. That means if you have not completed your BEd till the date of application, then you are not eligible. If you qualify the examination before the application of the date, then definitely you can apply. If you are a fresher, you can apply. If you have already passed out, then you can apply. But the condition is that you must have requisite qualification on the last date of submission. Last date is January, right? January. So before January, your course must be done, right? Candidate possessing academic training qualification from board university institution outside Odisha shall have to produce the following document, failing which she or he shall not be considered eligible for selection. If you have done your BEd, if you have done your Shastri from outside Odisha, you have to produce the certificates, documents that are proven by that are accepted by the NCT regulations, right? So these are some documents you need while document verification, during your document verification, and must have passed OSSTT compulsory, OSST, Odisha secondary school teacher eligibility test. It is compulsory for secondary teachers. Then age, which is most important, 21 minimum age as of 1st January 2022, right? Minimum is 21, maximum is 38, and plus additional the reservation category will get age relaxation, right? And from defense forces they will get relaxation, right? And for date of birth, high school certificate will be final, because they will verify your date of birth from high school certificate. ठीक. Next, the most important thing is plan and pattern of examination. Now, earlier 2013, 2016, right? These are two batches of TGT, those who are presently working at school. So these two were the groups when there is no CBT, computer based test, but the recent pass outs like 2019, 2021 and 2022. 2019 batch is also known as 2020 batch because their process was very hectic, and they had to fight many cases before that. So it was a lengthy batch, but it is the first batch to face CBT. This was the first batch to face CBT. They were recruited through computer based test. So 2019, 2021 and 2022 batch, these three batches have faced only CBT plus document verification only. But now the pattern has changed after 3 years. Now OSSC is conducting, that is why the pattern is also changed. But the good thing is that you have to be relaxed, because it will definitely show you the clarity, the transparency of selection. So first stage is preliminary examination, as it is done like OPSC in civil services. Preliminary examination, which is purely objective type MCQ. There will be one paper, that is general paper or common paper for all. 100 marks will be allotted. It is qualifying in nature, right? And it will be conducted for such post where number of valid application are more than 5 times the advertisement vacancy. If there is 100 vacancy, and it will be conducted if 500, minimum 500 applications are there, so definitely there will be 500. Based on marks obtained in preliminary examination, approximately 5 times the number of candidates will be shortlisted. If there is 100 vacancy, 100 seat of vacancy, then 500 students will qualify preliminary examination, and they will be appearing for the stage 2, that is main written examination. They will be appearing for main written exam. Then comes the stage 2 main written examination, that is objective type MCQ. Again one paper, but this paper was general paper, but this paper is specific paper or your subject paper as per your subject. If you are from TGT arts, then you will have to face question from social science. If you are from PCM, then you have to face physical science question. If you are from CPZ, then you will have to face biological question, right? Biological science or life science. So the marks will be 150, again objective type mark. And if you have qualified this main written examination, you will be called for certificate verification. But this is not the final, because on the basis of marks selected or cutoff, if the vacancy in the post category or are 50 or less than 50, 2 times of vacancy category will be called for document verification. For example, there are 100 posts, then 150 candidates will be called for document verification. That means 50 will be discarded, right? And if the students or the vacancies are 51 or more, then 1.5 times. I was just the opposite. I was telling just the opposite. If more than 50 students, yes, it was right. If more than 50, take for example 100. If 100 students are there, then 150 will be called for interview. I mean the certificate verification. And if less than 50, say for example 50 exactly, then 100 students will be called, right? 2 times, multiplying to 2 times. Then certificate verification. Stage 3, eligibility of candidates shortlisted shall be determined through verification. After the verification of your certificate, you will be decided. I mean the OSSC will decide whether you are going to get a job or not, right? And the most important thing in the examination is the negative marking. Negative marking is 0.25, that means 1/4, 1/4, right? 1/4 mark will be deducted if you respond incorrectly. Next, the syllabus for preliminary examination. So this is just the indicative syllabus. That means this is just an abstract. This is just an abstract. Question may come from outside this syllabus, but this is broadly the syllabus for preliminary written examination. And as I have already told you, this is the general paper or common paper for all the candidates, whether it is Sanskrit, Hindi, whether it is arts, PCM. But for PET, the paper is different. The PET will appear for different examination. So the paper will be general studies. In general studies will include Indian Constitution, Indian economy, Indian and world geography, history of India, history of Odisha. It is the examination of OPSC, Odisha Public Service Commission. Definitely a related question will come related to Odisha. General issues of environment and climate change of 10th standard only, and 30 question will come, will be having 30 marks. Then arithmetic, basic arithmetic of 10th standard, 20 question will be there, 20 marks. Art students, literature students will also have to appear for this arithmetic. Don't think that only science student will appear for arithmetic, but it is for all. Logical reasoning and analytical ability, general mental ability like assertion, reason, verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, logical reasoning, right? These questions will come. 20 question, 20 marks. Then computer, internet awareness, Gmail, phishing, right? Different question will come from computer from the basics. 20 question, 20 marks. Then current events, current affairs, national, international importance will come 10 marks. So in total, if you will calculate, so 30, 20, 20. So it is 70, again 20, 10. So total 100 marks, right? So start preparing now, and again at last I will tell you the importance of this video, and for that you have to be there in this video till the last. There is a surprise and there is a offer that you will be happy for that, because we are going to provide you the most important thing at the last of the slide. Okay, now details of main written examination. Science PCM, the subject will be at graduation level. Graduation level question will come, 150 marks. All the medium will be in English, but for TGT arts there is a special paper for Udiya. Hindi teachers will answer in Hindi, Sanskrit teacher will answer in Devanagari, Telgu teacher will be answering in Telgu, physical education teacher will be answering English in English, and Udiya paper will be in Udiya. Urdu teacher will be answering in Urdu. So for TGT PCM, they will have subjects physics, chemistry, math, and pedagogy evaluation. Like, see, pedagogy evaluation is compulsory at all levels: TGT science, TGT CPZ, TGT arts, Hindi, Sanskrit, Telugu, physical education, Urdu, right? TGT CPZ, chemistry, botany, zoology, and pedagogy. Likewise, in arts, history, polity, geography, economics, English, pedagogy, and Udiya. Hindi teacher, Hindi, pedagogy. Sanskrit, pedagogy. Telgu, pedagogy. PT, pedagogy. Urdu, pedagogy. Pedagogy is common. So our class will basically focus on pedagogy because it is very important as far as preliminary and main examinations are concerned. Next, place and date of written examination will be conveyed to the candidate through notice, right? And admission letter, preliminary examination will be likely in February 2023, right? But the exact date will be intimated. It may differ like 15 or 1 month, it may delay, right? Certificate verification will be done, and everything is to be notified in the OSSC website, so keep checking the website. Selection list will be prepared on the basis of post wise on sum total marks secured by candidate in the main written examination out of 150 and found suitable certificate verification. If you qualify the main written examination, plus if you are clear in your certificate, then definitely you are going to be selected, and you will get the dream job after a long. Then ninth is your action against candidate found guilty or misconduct. If you do any kind of misconduct or malpractice, then you will definitely be punished under the rules. Then some important instruction for computer examination. If you are in Odisha government service, then you have to produce no objection certificate, NOC from the authority, right? How to apply? You have to apply online only, but the dates are not yet open, right? So now just chill. Now in the next month you will have to apply for it. So something you have to prepare before it. So these are written here, prerequisites before you apply. Make sure you have the following things. Next is your document to be submitted during the certificate verification. Now we shall skip this point because we are just preparing. When the document verification will come, we will make another video on document verification, right? Now syllabus for pedagogy and evaluation. Now this is the most important thing for all post except PET. Except PET, this syllabus is for everyone except PET, physical education teacher, and we will provide you all the topics in detail in this channel. Just subscribe this channel and like the video so that we will make more videos on it, and we will provide you all the materials, all the doubts, and we'll try to provide you the MCQs related to this topic. Learning process and pedagogy related to psychology, understanding the learning process, learning as a process as an outcome, approaches, humanistic, Carl Rogers, humanistic, like see, psychology is having many schools: cognitive, constructive, humanistic, behavioristic, gestalt, different schools are there. We will discuss detail about it. Constructivist, Piaget, Vygotsky, basic conditions of learning, readiness, maturation, motivation, task, method, and many more are there. Stimulus, response, reinforcement, many are there. We will discuss in detail. Organizing learning, teacher centered learning, learner centered learning, learning centered learning, curriculum centered learning, right? Many are there. So we will discuss in detail. Characteristic and process of learning, we'll discuss learning as a process, learning as a lifelong process. Then addressing classroom diversity, every two person are different, not even identical twins, so individual difference is a must. That is why we have to deal with different student and use variety of TLMs, teaching learning materials, and AV aids, audiovisual aids in our class, using context of the learner. We as a teacher we have to understand the learner, who is the learner, the background of the learner, interest, attitude, aptitude of the learner. So this we will discuss in detail. Using variety of activities while group learning, how to make group learning, project learning, right, excursion, small group learning, self learning, we will discuss in detail. Learner in context of inclusive education, what is inclusive education, what are the characteristics of inclusive education, what are the legal provisions of inclusive education, how it is different from integrated education, we will discuss in detail. Then assessment of the learner and performance evaluation, this paper is known as assessment and evaluation paper. So what is assessment evaluation in constructive perspective, we will discuss. Continuous comprehensive evaluation, CCE, formative summative evaluation, diagnostic evaluation, we will discuss in detail. Assessment for learning, assessment as learning, assessment in learning, assessment as learning, right, we will discuss. Subject based learning in constructive perspective, what is known as subjective based learning, we will discuss. Then some tools and techniques are there for assessment: project, assignment, observation, teacher made test, self assessment tool, peer assessment tool, we will discuss in detail. Then test construction, how to construct a test, what are the steps, what are the principles of test construction, teacher made test and standardized test, what are the differences, objective type test, subjective type test, right? Development of blueprint, blueprint is also known as 3D, three-dimensional model, we'll discuss in detail. Preparation of test item, how, I mean, there are many type of test item: objective based, objective type test, right? Standardized and teacher made test. Then coming to the next one is the for PET, this is only for PET. In pedagogy, we will discuss some techniques, demonstration, discussion, project, devices and methods, teaching procedure for whole method, part method, whole to part method, teaching method and teaching aid, programming, program planning, principle of program planning for physical education, function of planning, organization of school sport, coordination and conducting of physical education activities, and evaluation of school physical education activities, school health program, etc. We will again focus on these courses also. Now the mains paper, right? The mains paper, mains written examination for TGT Arts, history plus political science, both will come, and these are just, the previous year syllabus is just given to you, and these are just rubbed because marks were written here, right? But there is no indication of marks here, but history will come from great rulers from ancient India, Ashoka, Kharaved, Samudragupta, Harshvardhan. Then art and literature, art and culture, science in ancient history, during Delhi Sultanate, right? Then Mughal Emperor, then rise of British power, modern India, growth of India, of nationalism, right? Then Gandhian period, before Gandhi 1905, then after Gandhi, then First World War, right? Russian Revolution, and then Second World War, like this. Then political science, in political science you will deal with Indian Constitution, preamble, fundamental rights, DPSP, fundamental duties, union government and state government and their powers, right? Then local governance bodies, um, and urban and local bodies, right? Then electoral and process, foreign affairs, United Nation, and socialism, liberalization, globalization, right? So different personalities you will have to study under it. Then geography, economics, physical geography of India, resources, physical geography of the world as well as Odisha, globe and map. Then in Indian economy you will study about demographic features, then current challenges like poverty, unemployment, inflation, then economic development. We'll discuss it later on, right? Now money, banking, etc. In English you will have to deal with comprehension, right? Then grammar will be basic, I think for graduation level, till graduation level you have to deal, right? Parts of speech, speaking, teaching English, lesson planning, assessment in English, right? These are some challenges you will have to deal with. Then comes Udiya. So these are some questions we will be studying in detail, and teachers will teach you regarding the grammatical errors, how to identify grammatical errors, how to put some words, how to identify idioms and phrases, how to identify error, right? So we'll discuss in detail when teachers will teach you. And the most important thing, that you have to stay in the channel, you have to join the Telegram group for any update that will give you from time to time, right? So the main point, the important point that I wanted to tell you is this, right? What you will find in this channel, right? What you will find in this channel, why you are here, and why you will join our group, why you will join the Telegram, why we will subscribe the channel. So we will provide the classes by most qualified, experienced, presently posted TGT, I mean trained graduate teachers and experts of the subject. And mark that we are telling you most qualified and currently posted teachers. That means the teachers, those who have qualified CBT with rank holders, they are rank holders, right? Free classes on important topics, most important, we will provide you the free classes. Then complete notes, you will find complete notes after the class. Previous year questions, PYQs, previous year question with analysis of answers by the experts, by the TG teachers. Then live discussion will be done. And most expected MCQs, we will discuss some most expected MCQs of this session. Then mock test, definitely we will develop some mock tests. Then we will give you class notes, so you can just take it from the Telegram group. Then why not exam tips from the toppers of 2019, 20 and 2021 batch, right? So these are something that I wanted to tell you from the first until the last. Definitely will provide you the best suitable material here. If you want to join the class, if you want to be with us, you don't have to spend your money. You just have to subscribe the channel, you have to like the channel, you have to like the video, share the channel as much as possible, and join the Telegram link that I'll give you the link in the chat box in the description box. Great. So finally, if you want success, then forget about excuses, and if you want excuses, then forget about success. This is by me, Sam. So thank you everyone for listening to me, and hit the like and share the channel and share the video as much as possible. Thanking you again.